Duskborn early access is right around the corner, guys, so we need to get into Mythic fast. So it's time to temporarily put down the jank and bring out the big guns. That's right, guys. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We have to get serious and get into Mythic really quick. And I started today at the very bottom of Diamond, and we're already into Diamond 1 with this thing right here. It is savage, guys. So it is basically a token control type of a deck. It's just straight Orzhov. It works off of tokens. Caretaker's Talent's kind of the main engine piece here. Keeps the cards flowing into your hand, and you're going to constantly be drawing cards with this off of your lands that create tokens. But we have Kaya on the top end as our big finishing piece here. Kaya is going to basically just plus and drain the opponent out completely. Nobody seems to have a good answer to Kaya. Nobody's really running the Sheoldred's Edict as much as I've been seeing lately. So Kaya has been really solid on the battlefield for us. We did run into a toxic player earlier today that had good answers, but we do have another backup plan here, which is to poison out the opponent with these Murex tokens and a White Sun's Twilight as a sweeper. So we can actually get the opponent killed through toxic counters and poison counters. It actually has happened probably like 3 times for me since I built this deck, and it's a pretty good backup game plan if they do find an answer for Kaya. But most of the time they're not going to have an answer other than attacking into it, and they're not going to be able to because we have tons of removal, man. We've got things like Get Lost, Not on My Watch for Exile, Sheoldred's Edict. And our own Sheoldred's Edict has been very helpful too, because we have had opponents with Atalis hit our Kaya and, you know, pull it out of our deck and steal it from us. So Sheoldred's Edict was a good way to answer that, but also because there's Liliana and Hand Hate and things like that, you're going to want a couple of these in the deck. Now, a couple of cards I put in this deck for my own personal system here is Grand Abolisher. We have 2 of. I have this in the deck because if we do run into a like a control player, right, an Azorius control player who's running a lot of counter spells, you're gonna want to land this on the battlefield before you play your Kaya. If you get the Abolisher down onto 2 mana and you have 8 mana or 9 mana open, I should say, you play this. If they look at it and go, that's fine, play it, then you can resolve your Kaya, no problems, and you should have no issues going forward, which is why it's in the deck, because they can't cast spells on our turn. Now, we also have Rest in Peace for anybody trying to do, you know, graveyard nonsense. This card was awesome. We had opponents previously who tried to hit us Behold the Multiverse when this was on the field, just basically milled themselves out and they scooped out of the shame. And then lastly, we have Requisitioner Raid, because there's also Simulacrums and, you know, Urbrask's Forge out there. So you're going to want some artifact removal as well. But the deck was awesome. We had an absolute, you know, run with this thing, destroyed everybody. And I believe we went undefeated in today's video too. So enjoy this one, guys. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, we have been on an absolute terror with this deck, man. This thing has felt absolutely incredible. It feels like we can't be stopped. Like, we've won every game pretty much since we played it. We started at the bottom tier of Diamond too, which is awesome to be all the way back up to where we are now. Let's do the Abolisher. We might as well on 2 here. I've actually not gotten a chance to really play and utilize the Abolisher. So we got some Raccoons and Ramping, huh? Whenever you expend 4, put a 1/1 counter on this, and it also acts as additional mana for the opponent. All right, I guess we'll just go with the Fountain Port for now and say go. If you guys don't know, we did just drop a video for members only, so if you want to go check that out later, you can. But just got done explaining basically in that video, feeling a little bit of, you know, burnout when it comes to the current standard meta right now, and as far as creativity goes, we have to play a little bit more try-hard builds right now until the, you know, the new set gets released, because as of right now, the standard that we're currently in is very try-hard as far as the meta goes. So we got to meet, you know, fire with fire here, and we're playing builds that are very very good, not necessarily super fun or creative, but things that are just tried and true right now that are decent enough to get some wins on the ladder and work our way into Mythic. So that's where we're at right now. So I do apologize for not having super outrageous creative builds that we've, you know, come to do a little bit more of on the channel. But we might even be Azorius controlled tomorrow. You never know. Just one of those things. All right, the opponent got a pretty good board state brewing up here. I think I'm going to Sunfall the board, obviously, so we might as well absorb as much damage as possible, right? All right, Murex seems cool. All right, that takes care of that for now. All right, so they've got a 6 mana, 6/7. Can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less. That's irrelevant for us. But yeah, I'm hoping we can make our way into Mythic here pretty soon with these types of builds, though. This deck, and like I said, I'll probably do, like, I'm guessing Azorius Control tomorrow. We'll see. All right, we got a Shieldred's Edict. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. I can't attack him with the token, so let's just pass the turn here. Shieldred's Edict the Barterer here. And then that leaves me with 4 mana open, so I can either bring up my 3/3, or I could more than likely just create another token here. 4, 5, 6. I might want to consider... No, I won't have enough mana. I was considering making a treasure token in case we top deck Kaya, but we do not have enough mana to do both. I can either Shieldred's Edict or I can get the treasure, not both. At the beginning of combat on your turn, other creatures you control with power 4 greater gain. Okay, let's just take care of this now then. I guess I should have done that before they got the expend 4. Bit of a mistake on my end there. Alright, let's get my blue fish. Red fish, blue fish, 1 fish, 2 fish. Alright, Fabled Passage is not terrible. We do get that 7th mana that we need in case we draw into the Kaya. Not to mention White Sun's Twilight just got a lot better. Question is, do we pull the trigger on it now? I don't think so. I think we get a much bigger value out of it in the next turn or so. Let's keep them from potentially attacking into us here. Let's bring this up. Pass the turn. I may double block if they do want to push that through. I'm sure it gets pumped up somehow though, right? Trample and haste. 6/7. Oh, that gains trample and haste too. That's okay. That's pretty cool. I like this card. All right, so the opponent gets through. I can't. Well, I guess I could block with this technically, but nothing with power 2 or less, right? So I guess I will block. It's got trample, so let's not sacrifice it right now, because if we sacrifice it, the damage still gets through. So we'll just take whatever we can absorb here. And then I think I'd rather sacrifice our fish here, because I'm going to sweep the board anyways with the White Sun's Twilight. Nice, another one. And we can do it for 2, 4, 6. All right, we're back in this mix, guys. We got 18 life now. We've got 6 toxic counters basically ready to go. This is a creature land, right? No, it's a surveil land. Nice. What about this? This is a 1/1 on a frog, rabbit, or squirrel. All right, let's get in for some toxic counters, and then we do it all over again. And unfortunately for the opponent, that is probably going to be enough for us to win the game. 2, 4, 6, 7 this time. They need at least 2 blockers here, or they're, you know, done with the poison counters. So if they have a single land in hand here, we probably win the game. They need something pretty good. Need a big one here. But guys, I hope we get a chance to play Rest in Peace and show you guys how silly that card can be. Rest in Peace, we actually ran into 2 different opponents where they were... Oh, we got him. We ran into 2 different opponents where they ran out Behold the Multiverse at the end game with that Rest in Peace out, and they exiled 10 cards off of each deck, and they didn't get to cast anything. It was so funny, man. Rest in Peace is such an interesting card. GG. All right, guys, we just won another game that you're not going to see, unfortunately. It was one of those games where the time in between each play was so long. I didn't want to waste your guys' time with it, so went ahead and just are going to cut that one out. But it was a win. We did win. It was a tokens deck. Okay, Ankle Biter, Death Touch 1/1. All right, we don't see that every day. I have seen it, though. I have seen it. What are we playing, though, if we're playing an Ankle Biter? Selesnya color. This has got to be... Well, no, it's not toxic, I don't think. Okay. Just a frog, snake, tribal sort of situation, maybe? Okay, okay. All right, well, we're gonna need a little bit of help here from our build because we got another Sunfall We need some early game action here if possible. I do have a Sunfall though. Getting to turn 5 would be very, very helpful. The O2 Druid's not doing a whole lot as an O2, but you know, it's making other things bigger. Hopefully this opponent's not doing what the last game was like, where it was really slow here. We hopefully get through our turns a little bit quicker. All right, they finally make a move here, and it's a tribute to the World Tree. So our actual raid is going to be super helpful. Thank goodness for that. Let's go with the Fountain Port, or let's see. Yeah, we can play this for one colorless. We're definitely going to take advantage of it immediately because there's no way we can let them get the value off of that with card draw and whatnot. We're still looking really good right now. I don't know what it is about the ladder today. I might just have to edit these videos because there's another opponent taking a little bit of time here per play. All right, so they pumped the Druid with the Tumblewag. Tumblewag does not trigger the Druid though. All right, we do want to start thinning out our deck from lands so we can stop drawing more. Let's get a white source for that Sunfall next turn. Hopefully they commit more bodies here to the field. That's what we're hoping for right now. More creatures. Yes. Yes, yes. This is going to hurt, though, I will say. If they hit a land, yeah, they hit a land. Things get bigger. But it looks like we're going to clear the field here, and that'll probably be the end of the game because, I mean, one card in hand is not enough, you wouldn't think, to get the job done, especially when I have 2 more sweepers in hand. I feel bad because, you know, I personally hate getting ran over by sweepers repeatedly, but, you know, it's good. It's what you got to do right now, which is my point, man. Standard's a little bit aggressive and very try hard at the moment, so you got to do what you got to do. Here comes Sunfall, my least favorite card. And that's just the first one. That's just the first of many. Oh, baby, that's a good card. Yes, yes, yes. Don't mind if I do. All right. I could technically copy this token and draw a card, but I'm going to wait on that. There's really no reason to rush. Ozolith gets cycled away. That's a good sign. Life gained, by the way, in our hand, which is awesome. All right, so the opponent does have a situation now where they've got a Ren down, but the land will come in tapped because it's already tapped, which means I can attack into it with my 4-powered token at the moment. It's not enough to kill it, though, which is the issue I'm having. It is the play, though. Like, there's no other play here. I don't see it, at least, at the moment. Get it down to 1.
In this moment, I feel nothing.
I could take their land away from them, which is an actual interesting play here. Do I do it? Do I Sunfall the board again and then get another 2/2? It would take their land. I feel like de-ramping them is kind of a cool idea. I draw a card too. All right, that wasn't great. Wasn't great. Now, if I White Sun's Twilight their next land away too, I mean, the D-ramp is real. All right, their last card is a land. They're gonna animate one of these bad boys though to swing in with. Are they all basics? Fresh land. Okay, yeah, they're all pretty much basics. So taking 3 here. Oh, more actually. I forgot about those map tokens. Each turn they've had has taken a while. I'm starting to try not to zone out here. All right, Botanical Brawler on the top. So 5 damage, no joke, man. Definitely no joke. Oh, we got a Kaya. We got a Kaya, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this for 2, 4, 6 life. 6 life, draw a card. And now we've got the Kaya to steal the Botanical Brawler. And when it comes in, it gets those counters, right? Whenever it enters with, oh yeah, that's gonna be so good because it's gonna be 3/3 for us. We are taking some damage though from the land, from the Ren. Not a huge problem though. Not a huge problem. I think that their days are numbered now at this point. Oh, They -2.
Small gift.
I bet they regret that. Shoot. They definitely regret it now after seeing this. GG's, man. We got the Kaya down and we steal your little friend here. We get another card. It's just so good, man. It's all just so good. GG's. And we had removal ready to go in case they top deck something else. And we could have hit their Planeswalker too, so good stuff. Okay, not a bad start here. Got a couple of removal spells early on here. A lot of my like niche type cards to answer a lot of different sort of metas, but we'll see what we can do with it. Okay, it's mono red. This is actually surprisingly a first for me. I haven't seen this all day. Let's see. I do think I'm going to do the not on my watch, of course, because the hero is something we want to exile and not allow it to just die. All right, that takes care of that nice and easy. We love to see it. Love, love, love to see it. All right, what do we do now? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just play this out. That'll stop the opponent from doing things on my turn, but I don't think that's gonna be super like useful to the matchup. Red typically just slams everything on their turn and they end it, you know what I mean? So another hero, another great target for the watch. They don't have haste, so that's really good. We're off to a great start here. Oh, we wanted to see some lands there. That's a bummer. Yeah, not a lot we can do here. We're just gonna hold the not on my watch. Another one, another dire flail. Sorry, dire flail. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I should have killed that with the get lost, but maybe I'll just block it. The good news is they don't have menace, right? Usually these sort of artifacts, there's another artifact for 1 mana where they'd get the menace. That was an interesting tactic. They just re-equipped it to the same creature so they could get the pump with the hero. Okay, maybe that's the benefit of running that card over the other one. All right, we are gonna exile it though, and I am gonna trade with this, no questions. I'll take 3. Come on, game. Come on. We need a little bit of help here. A little bit of help. We're doing so well right now. I need some lands, though. Oh, man. At least I guess it's another 2-mana removal spell that's viable. Oh, man. The game's cooking on my downfall now here. Come on. Come on. Another one is fine. That's a good sign. That means they just top deck that. That means there's no other creatures yet. Craft with an artifact. Okay, what do these turn into exactly? Another freaking get lost. Unreal. It's just a better artifact. Okay, it's just a better artifact. Well, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Simple little removal spell there. We were gonna discard the hand size anyways, right? So, all right, it's a Sellsword. Any day now, a land would be chef's kiss, you know what I mean? It's a good card, but I don't think it's gonna help us here. I'm just gonna take out the Sellsword. Maybe they'll just quit under, you know, the pretenses of the attrition part of this game where we're just answering every single thing they have. Maybe they'll just, you know, get tired of it and give up. Not likely. Not likely. Come on, game. Why does this happen sometimes? It feels so gross. You know what I mean? All right, I am going to drop Rest in Peace. I don't need it. Like, I feel targeted right now. You know what I mean? Whenever this is dealt damage, they exile that many cards, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm calling shenanigans here, guys. Oh boy, here we go. Things are getting real now. Whenever you commit a crime is when they create the treasure, okay? Oh, I thought maybe they might have had like a fling effect there, but it's sorcery speed, right? Yeah, it's sorcery speed. All right, they continue to pump their creatures here. They find, what in the world? Okay, this just took a weird turn. Apparently the opponent's a discard player now. They mixed the best of both worlds. Oh, we found a land. One step closer to the sunfall, I guess. I gotta kill the Magda. There's no way I can allow that to stick around. They're gonna get a treasure if I allow them to commit a crime, which the hostile, what is this? The hostile investigator, that does commit a crime. So we should probably kill the Magda as that's entering the battlefield. So many tokens they got working over there. What do we drop here? Dude, it feels like probably the edict here. Another land is fine. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to go with the caretaker's talent first, because we're not in danger here, I don't think, of actually getting taken out by a, you know, their investigator. It's possible we take a lot of damage, but I do have the ability to gain life off of the White Sun's Twilight, so hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully they just go really wide here and then we can just sunfall the board. Yes, that's a good start. That's what we wanted. Now what? Okay, so they're gonna go with the flail. Sure. There's no mice active right now to get any benefits from those. And we take 6. Seems okay to me. They didn't use a map token here, which is pretty surprising. All right, let's go ahead and sunfall the board here. Leave me one white source open. I could technically copy the token that we got, but it wouldn't give me any value here. It'd be a token with no counters on it, and we wouldn't draw a card anyways. Okay, another mouse. 4 mana, 2/3 at the beginning of combat on your turn. Target creature you control gets XO, or X is its power. Okay, that doesn't have haste though. That's good. They find a cell sword. Okay. 3, 4. Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect here, guys. We're gonna gain 5 life. We're gonna clear the board. And we're gonna get a nice reset here. This was going really, really bad in the beginning. It was going excruciatingly bad in the beginning, but now all of a sudden the game is flipped over and we're looking good. We got plenty of life gain in the hand, plenty of ways to keep drawing cards. We're looking really good now, so I'm happy. Happy camper. Happy, happy, happy camper. Okay, it looks like they've got some removal in their hand. Maybe that's what's been kind of hanging out in their hand this entire time. I see a couple more of those, maybe. Deals twice X damage to target creature. Excess damage dealt to creature away. Investigate. That's pretty cool. Pretty unique cards the opponent's running. It's a pretty unique deck, honestly. We know. Okay, so they threw away the monstrous rage. Okay. I mean, yeah, right? That'll do it, right? Let's see if they concede. Maybe not. Not looking like it. All right, so we've got him in position here to close out with some toxic potentially. We have 5, so that put him 9, so not quite there yet, but getting close. There's the scoop. All right, cool. They didn't find another creature. That was a really scary game to start out. I can't believe we came back. Okay, the opponent is going first. We like this hand a lot, actually. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Need to get probably some white off of this. Maybe I just go with these 2 lands, see what we draw into. We could draw into another like swamp or something like that. Opponent running a plains and a forest. Okay, so we're looking at Selesnya tokens, it looks like. So these sunfalls are gonna be awesome. Not on my watch early on here. Maybe a Shieldred's Edict, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go with the Edict. Go with that edict. The opponent is going to get some huge value out of this hop to it. You know what? Let's do this. Gotta get to the sunfall quickly though, man, because this is gonna hurt, especially if they find their rabbit that pumps the field. They might have it here. Quest caller. No, it's a 4/3 trample though. As long as this, as long as you control a token, druid, or spade get to. Okay, interesting. Not what I expected to see. Now we're gonna prioritize this because we want to make sure we thin out our deck here to get less lands off the top. I may use the not on my watch here. You know what? I might just take it. An extra 4 damage here I could, you know, mitigate, but this takes me to what? Let me see. 11, 10, 9, 8. Yeah, I think that's fine. I want to save it if I can, so. Draw a card. Another fountain port. Okay. All right. This is an absolute no-brainer. We got a 7/7 blocker now. Requisition Raid not very good in this matchup. If it was Boros tokens, it would be, but I've also been running into some Simulacrum stuff too, so. All right. Seems like a Sunfall number 2 is imminent. Sunfall number 2, and they're down to 1 more card in hand. A double Sunfall has got to be one of the most depressing feelings, man. I've been there on the other end. Not fun. I feel really bad for pulling that off, but when you're up against Selesnya tokens, you got to do what you got to do, man. All right. I do like the Mirex. Do I attack here? I think I attack with the 7/7. I'm gonna leave my not on my watches ready to go. And then also I'm gonna leave my ability to create another token with the Mirex available. I'm probably gonna end up using the not on my watch, but interesting. They're able to get extra. Oof, that's not good. That's not good. What do they create? The rabbit? Yeah, it's gotta be the rabbit, right? They did the stack on that wrong, which is good for us. That was good for us. I guess we'll create the Mirex token. Ah, okay, it's not awesome. It's not awesome. I could bring this in, create another token, draw another card. I have 2 really good blockers here, so they're not really wanting to attack, you wouldn't think, but having this open feels better, honestly, just in case. Maybe I should swing in here and entice them to... Nah, I could swing in with the 7, they'd probably let it through, and then that would open up, you know, for an attack, but I don't really want to risk it. Play defensively here. When we're at 7 life, you got to be really careful. All right, they find their quest caller. That's a good card. Doing some scrying now. Every time something enters the field, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Is the attack coming? Feels like a pretty big mistake if they swing in right here, right? Little do they know how bad of a mistake it actually would be. Oh, wow, they are sending it crazy. And only the 1? I mean, you're going to lose both attackers. I don't know if they know what they're doing here. Again, they do the stack wrong. Oh, they're just doubling up the 7s. Oh, okay. That makes a little more sense. I get what they're doing now. That was actually smarter than I thought. Okay, I didn't even actually think of that as a play line there. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna go with a second Caretaker's Talent. We'll double up on the Might token. There we go. Now we're getting some cards. Helpful cards. Start with an attack. You love to see it. And do we see the scoop yet? It doesn't appear so. We've only got a handful of lands, so I mean, we don't have exactly the greatest tools available to us, but I'm definitely well ahead of the opponent, so. I guess I should have pumped the field with my Caretaker's Talent. Sorry, I got a little bit excited there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got a little excited there. I screwed up lethal for sure. Okay, though. It's all right. Oh, don't mind if I do. That's the beauty of being so far ahead. You can make mistakes like that and you're still good to go. GG's. Yeah, I definitely should have just used the Caretaker's Talent to pump my creatures. I went way too fast. I didn't think that playthrough just swung through. So nice. We're at Diamond 1, almost to Mythic, baby. Let's get it. All right, opening hand looks really good, actually. We got plenty of removal early on here. The mana's a little funky, but the Murex hopefully can help us out. It all really depends on the matchup we get here. We're hoping for something a little more aggro because of how much removal we have. All right, is it colors or not what I was expecting nor wanted to see? I mean, if it's Otters, we're looking pretty good. Oh, it is Otters. Hold on, it is Otters. No, non-token. Now, this actually might be pretty good against this opponent, obviously for counter spells and, you know, burn spells, stuff like that. No casting things on my turn. I haven't had the chance to use this in the way that I envisioned it yet, but I feel like it'd be really good against like those Azorius control builds and stuff like that. Another Shieldred's Edict, huh? Opponent missing land drops doesn't feel good. I'm guessing they were banking on this making everything cost 1 less. Two damage. That's fine. They gifted me a treasure? Alright, that seems pretty awesome. Alright, we got white and a mixture of both. Kaya is double black, so we're gonna go for the black, I think, here. Yeah, I think we're really far ahead of the opponent now at this point because of the mana, you know, being lackluster on their other end. Right, let's go ahead and, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was actually gonna try to eat the Murex token, but yet again, I moved a little fast there. Okay, that's fine. Let's take it out. Say go. Just play better, they say. I'm gonna try. I'm trying, but it's not working. Sacrifice a token. We might be able to kill him with toxic counters. I've done it a couple of times now, so we're gonna leave the might available. Man, we're not drawing very good. Not that we really have to right now, though. We're sitting pretty nice. Sitting pretty good. And being able to take out their flash creatures that give all their other honors flashes is, you know, flash ability is really good. All right, so they get a Caretaker's Talent down. Looks like they may just try to pump this 1/1 up with these map tokens, which might find them more land. I may want to just stop that in its tracks, to be honest, because I don't want them finding any more land. Plus, I'm going to want that token out of the way when we attack with our mites anyways. So we'll get that out of the way. No extra lands for them. I don't want to sack my might token or my treasure, so we're going to leave those be. All right, let's get this win, man. Come on, we're getting close. We got him to 4. I guess I could technically have played this and try to just get him with a bunch of might tokens, but they also could just be running things like ill-timed explosion. And, you know, hindsight being 20/20 now that they've missed that land drop. I should have done that, but right, sacrifice the might token. Give me a card. It's a good one. It's a good one. We're down to 10 right now, which is a little bit more than I remember getting down to. All right, let's get that in there, and let's draw another card here with the Mirex token. I'm glad we got the Caretaker's Talent because I don't like using my Fountain Ports as a means to my draw mechanics. It's too hard to just constantly make a token and then sacrifice it. Too much mana investment. Easier to just keep prodding tokens out there, you know what I mean? All right, let's do this again. Maybe try to find some spot removal. We do have a treasure, which can, you know, cast any color mana. We do find it. Okay, so we actually have a tough decision to make here because this get lost is great. But do I take out the Ral itself? Probably, right? That might be enough to get them to concede. Who knows?
I hope I change back when I leave.
I'm just drawing way too many cards at this point, and I have lethal technically on board here. Let's see if they've got an ill-timed explosion like we thought they might. They may have it. No, they got the Otter that goes absolutely crazy with the combos. This is the one that they try to copy infinitely. All right, so if I... I don't know what to do here. I can only get 2 of these through, so I guess we attack, right? And then we'll hit the White Sun's Twilight for the 5. I think that's good. It's actually 6, right? All right, we'll do that. And that should put them in a spot where if they don't have the sweeper, it's game over. GG's. GG's, let's go. And our hand is not, it's not very Otter friendly, our hand. I mean, I don't see what they can do, to be honest. I forgot to put myself on busy. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. GG's, let's go, man. What a good run. I don't think we dropped the game there. And we're up to Diamond 1. Guys, I started today like an hour and a half ago at the bottom of Diamond tier. Very bottom. And now we're here. So that's how good this deck is feeling right now. Let's go. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck list, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content, man. This one was a banger, I'm telling you. Tomorrow's list, too, another really good list that I've already put together, played a couple of games with. It feels maybe better than this deck. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys have some success with this. If you do decide to build it, this is one I'm comfortable saying, you know, go ahead and try it out. It's feeling really, really good for me. So I have a crazy good win rate at the moment, and I don't have any complaints about it. Obviously, there are some cards that are flexible you can take in or out. We didn't really get the Abolisher any sort of play against another control build, but it would be really nice to have that in case the opponent's running counter spells. Wish we could have showcased that a little bit today. And then also Rest in Peace, a really cool card that, you know, pre-recording got a lot of really fun plays against graveyard type decks and Behold the Multiverse, but didn't get to see that either. But still, it felt really good, and I hope you guys can see that and have some fun with this yourself. But we'll be back again tomorrow with another one, and we'll be back again here on early access event day. I believe that's going to be Wednesday this week, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Until next time, guys. Peace out. Oh, huge shout out to the Mardu Mob. I almost forgot. I cannot believe I almost forgot to say that. The Mardu Mob, guys, if you guys don't know, that's the membership program on my channel. It's a way that people can help support me monetarily on the channel. So these people help by doing that, by getting a monthly membership. So I just got to say thank you to them. Appreciate you guys for watching. And also, I hope you guys saw that there was a members only video posted just a couple days ago. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.